Best class setup. As soon as you spawn in, activate the Rampage Inducer and knife until round 5, and then once round 5 happens, turn it off, open up this first door, use the zip line, open up this second door, the third door here, drop down, activate your Ether Shroud, and look for the Tempest. It might spawn on that street level or next to Juggernog here. As soon as you see it, take it out, but make sure to grab the fuse that it drops. Now drop down into the sewer, open up the door past the subway. You might see a Tempest near this armory station, but if you don't, fake activate the power switch, then open up this door and then look for the last Tempest, and it'll show you exactly where it is. Grab the second fuse, make sure you go back to the power switch, place the fuses, and now the power should be on. Then go up top to the pack punch machine, and all you need to do here is take out the disciple. You don't actually need to take out all these other zombies, but make sure once you've done this to go to the pack punch and get brain rot. You're going to need brain rot, and activate all these dig piles next to the pap until you find this satellite dish. Now once you find the satellite dish, open up the next door and then go up to the top of speed cola, and make sure after you do this as well, get a brain rot zombie and then open up to stamina up, and the brain rot area should be open once the zombie takes out the borders and the barriers. And then once you've got that, grab these hands off this dead zombie, and then make sure you take out a Krasny Soldat, grab this part too, and then go back to Klaus, put in these parts, and this will now activate him into the map. Now once he's activated, you're going to need to hold Q on him many times to then bring him over to this locker area. Now the locker area will give you a black light. This will help you get the wonder weapon in the map. The first area is in this area. It could be above the doorway on this blackboard or next to this little staircase here. My first number was 25. Now the second area is in the sewer area, where it could be above this archway, underneath this pipe, or outside of this little area at the corner here. My second number was also 25. You can get the same number twice. My third area number was in the department store. It can either be on this wall next to the porch there. My third number was 30. This next number is on the shelf, and then this last one is up in the corner here. And once you have that, activate Ether Shroud, go back to where you got the hands, place in your numbers. Mine was 25, 25, 30, and then grab your free wonder weapon. Now once you have the free wonder weapon, you're going to want to upgrade this only. This is going to be your main wonder weapon throughout the entirety of the map. Go down to the subway area, shoot that top part, and then grab the part here. Go back to spawn, shoot the radio tower, grab the antenna, and then go back to where Jug is, and there's going to be 3 radios that drop apart. It might not be yours in that game, but the other 2 are right next to the armory station, and then grab that part. Now you're going to need to take out zombies until you get this laser variant of the Cerberus. Grab this and then go back and activate Klaus and bring him towards where the armory station is at the bottom of the subway on the opposite side of power where Klaus is. Activate him here. He does take a little while to get over here, but once he does, he breaks the bricks, and then you're going to need to use Ether Shroud to get enough time to shoot the laser down into this area and then get through and open it up with the laser variant. Now once the dialogue is done, the barriers will disappear, and then you're going to want to hold F on here and grab every single one of those canisters, and then to the left of it, shoot your Cerberus and then grab these end station lures. Now once you grab the canisters, there's multiple areas where they could be in your game. Yours could be right here in front of the pack-a-punch. It could be also at this speed cola sort of area above speed cola or below. The next one could be where you grab that one Cerberus part, and then the other one could be right in front of the doorway area, and then another one also could be across from the spawn at the top area, and the last one is right at Jug next to there. Once you've done that, put in your canister first and then throw the end station lure, and it will spawn in 3 Tempests. Take out all 3 Tempests, and then what you're going to want to do if you have Ether Shroud tier 5 is activate Ether Shroud before you pick it up, and it will actually make you run faster with this thing. It's a little bit of a speed run glitch that you can use, and so once you grab it, make sure you drop all the way down, follow exactly where I go, and then you're going to want to go straight all the way towards the area where you picked up the canisters, and then you're going to want to place the charge canisters back in here. You can click L1 and R1 to activate the other ability. My second one was here, so I threw the end station lure after I put in the canister, then again took out the 3 Tempests, and you can actually, like I said, get a hidden specialist ability once you pick up these canisters that sort of knock back the zombies, and then you're going to want to do the same thing with all 3, bring it back back to here, and then my third one was coincidentally and really nice for the speed run right in front of the canister area. Once you bring back all 3 charge areas, make sure if you ever have the zipline glitch, just spam the pause button if you get stuck, and then build the headgear part for Klaus, and then at the speed cola area, activate Klaus, put in the satellite dish at this area, and then make sure Klaus gets 50 elims. He needs to get 50 elims before he gets upgraded. Once the screen on this little satellite dish thing is green, then Klaus can go into it. You're going to have to defend him for about 50 seconds. Once you do that, now he is fully upgraded, and make sure once you have this, you got to run fast all the way to the bottom area of the subway and bring him down exactly to the spot that I showed right there. And you're going to want to go up to mule kick while you do this, and then activate the railway, and this will now get Klaus to stop the subway. You're going to need to grab 2 parts on here. One is a main canister part in the middle area, and the next area is going to be on one of the zombies on the seats, and it's a key card. Make sure you grab both or you will have to do the step again, and it is not fun. Now go back to where you spawned in Klaus and just spam F on this computer until it stops, and then a satellite will spawn in for a high value target, and you need to take out the target and get 2 uranium from the megaton. Now make sure you are paying attention because this step is now on a time step. Once you grab the uranium, it will start depleting your health, so make sure you have Juggernog and Quick Revive, and then build the uranium on the crafting table right here. Once you have this uranium, you're going to want to use Ether Shroud, and make sure you have enough health to do this. I mean, I really cut it close here. As you can see, I'm like 20-ish health. Then go up to the zip lines here, and then make sure that you activate this uranium that you crafted on each side of this zip line. So I'll show you this left side here, and then the next one I grabbed, obviously I went back, put it in the crafting table as well, and then after I crafted it, I put it on the other side, and then the timer will go away, the uranium will crash, and an ultimate rock will spawn in. Grab the ultimate rock that dropped from the zipline and place it back at the charge canisters. You're going to need to do this again though, so swap the round and then go and do another one of the computers. It's right next to the crafting table. This one usually spawns at the spawn area, and there's a new crafting table that's just below the spawn area on the zipline that can help you out a lot to make sure that you do this step very fast. Again, place it on each side of the zip line just like the last step, and then swap to Ring of Fire here because you're going to need to get it for the boss fight. Get your tier 3 upgrade, and as soon as you put this in, this is the boss fight. So I would highly recommend getting Mule Kick for the boss fight, Stamina Up, Quick Revive, Jug, and Speed Cola. Once you have all this, just spam the Cerberus, activate Ring of Fire so it blocks the projectiles of the boss Valentina, and this is a 5-stage boss fight, so be sure that you have a lot of ammo for this. Again, if you don't have Ring of Fire to block these projectiles, hide behind the obstacles in the map. So the trucks, maybe go down a floor. Just make sure you do not get hit because it specifically pierces armor. You see this blue screen, this is a wipe attack. Make sure you are behind something or you will instantly die. Sometimes Valentina will try and heal. If you have Semtexes, throw it at the middle zombie and it'll take out all of the zombies. Make sure you get Mule Kick because like I said, it will give you more ammo. Refill your armor every time you go between each of the phases, and then once you have done this 3rd phase now, it's going to be really easy because you should have Ring of Fire again for this 4th phase up at the top of the area, and then again activate Ring of Fire, takes out all the zombies around you, blocks the projectiles, you do more damage, you have infinite clip ammo. It's such a busted ability for this. And then lastly, go back to where you started it, get the LZ Casimir's if you want to take out the zombies, and then Valentina will be done. Press F to capture, but you are not done yet. You're going to have to now escort Klaus, and then make sure here you have a war machine as well from a crafting table, spam it, and now you have completed Mauer der Toten.